Bonjour, ça va? It's me. Je m'appelle Junior, comment tu t'appelles? Ah, oui, oui. Oh, oui, oui. Hello. I don't know how I'm gonna angle this video, but something really annoyed me today, and some stuff has been happening like the past few weeks. So I want to mold that into something that I noticed as well on Instagram, and especially actually not even on Instagram, especially when I last went to America, and it's this BBL trend, but especially men that are getting BBLs. Like, there's a lot of men getting BBLs, and I do think it looks so silly. Obviously, because when you get a BBL, they usually they take fat deposits from your abdomen, from here, so you have that type of hourglass physique. And I just feel like when you see a man with the hourglass, and it's like men don't have hips naturally, and all of that stuff. So it just looks funny when you see it in person, especially when it doesn't fit their frame. Because some people just have really skinny legs and they don't naturally have it. So I feel like when people get it, they should get it to kind of match their body frame so it kind of fits. But a lot of people, they're like, yeah, big. And I know I was reading a blog, actually about why men get BBLs. And the people on the blog were getting it actually because of Kim Kardashian. They said they really admire her body and they want the Kim Kardashian shape. So when they talk about getting a BBL, they go to the doctor and say that they have Kim Kardashian shape as their template. And I'm just like, Kim Kardashian is like a 5'2" woman, and you're like a 6'1" man. Oh, especially when I read this huge, a lot of them are 6'1", 6'2", 5'11". I'm like, you go to the doctor and ask for a whole woman's template shape. Like, it's so crazy. And I mean, these are men, they're not in transition. And then, before I started judging, I was like, wait a second, Junior. You forgot fast, innit, that you wanted one. I didn't want a BBL at the time because it wasn't a thing. BBL has only become a thing like only the last couple of years. But when I wanted surgery, it was when butt implants were first introduced. And I had to think deep, like, why did I want them? Like, what was the purpose? And at the time, I had really low self-esteem. So I wanted a whole transformation. The men that I was dating were just not it, and they were making me feel like I was anything particular special. And so I wanted to make myself, in what my perception was, beautiful, sexy, amazing, because I didn't feel particularly like I was enough. So when I went for a consultation, I was going to get rhinoplasty. I've spoke about this before, what I wanted. Butt implants. I wanted hip implants as well to go. See, I knew what I was talking about. I wanted my this shaved, and I wanted lipo here. Can you imagine? Hey! Can you imagine if I went and got all of that stuff? What I would be looking like now? I would really be hating myself now. Like, I would be so angry, because when I think about it, I'm like, all of that stuff, even what I have already, and the weight that I've put on through quarantine, everything down here is bigger. Junior has put on weight, okay? To what I have now and to what my perception is now would have been completely different. If I would have got that and put on the weight that I put on this time, I would have looked like a fucking circus animal, and I would have looked terrible. Terrible. There's a lot of people in this community that are really insecure, And when you're on sites, especially, people, they state what they want, what they don't want. And if you don't particularly feel like you fit anywhere, you're going and you're insecure, you're going to start doing things that make you feel like you have a place in this community, to make you notice, to make people see you. That doesn't always work. Sometimes you can get the attention, but you might not like it. I love my body, right? And I love my body, love it. But I don't like the attention I get from it. So people wish a lot, like, oh my God, what do you do? Today I had, who's your doctor? Really offensive. I hate that. You need to give me your tips. I wish I had your body. I wish I had the. Like, you should never ever wish what anyone else has. I learned that a long time ago, because all that glitters is not gold, and you don't know what the person's going through. And you wishing what someone else has, you have to potentially learn to take on the problems that that person faces as well. Or they could have diseases that you don't know. You don't know what someone else is going through, you know. So you should always appreciate what you have and learn to just appreciate what you see, and never try and want it for yourself. Even if it's success, a new job, you don't know how people get things. You don't know what people have to go through to get to those places. So when you're taking on your wishes, you're taking on people's struggles. So you should really learn to just be content with what you have. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if I wasn't at this place of being content and I would have done everything that I wanted to do, I would look like a fucking circus clown right now. I would look so awful, so terrible. Even the body that I have, that God has blessed me with, it's already a problem for me. It's already annoying. My body is formed a certain way. It's like I'm instantly sexualized, objectified. People notice my bum, my down below, before they see my face. And it's really irritating. Every time we go out, there's always something, someone, some situation, and I can always see it. Listen, I'm 6'2", you know. So when people are looking down, I look at them, I look where they're looking. Do you know how much times I've done that over the past few weeks? I look down, I look at them, and they're like, oh, this is not fair. This girl, she got, how come you got that and I've got this? I was like, babe, you've got ass. She had a beautiful figure. She goes, how come you got that and you got this? I was like, oh, babe. Another one left her bag on the table to run and make a big commotion. Oh my God, I thought there was something wrong. I was like, what happened? What happened? She goes, your bum. I was like, oh my God. And everyone, it was in Soho, everybody was there just staring. It was so embarrassing. I hated it. I don't like the attention. God knows I hate it. I don't like it. So when I'm thinking of these people getting these BBLs, especially these men getting hips and their proper figures, I'm just like, you must really love the attention. I don't know how you can love that, because for me, it's annoying. Anything I wear jogging bottoms. Oh yeah, that's even worse. And they're joggy. They're baggy. They're not even slim. I wear skinny jeans, problem. And it just makes me uncomfortable, you know, because I know what I like to wear. These are stuff I genuinely like to wear. I find comfort in. I can style it. It's cool. But I don't wear it thinking, oh my God, does my bum look big in this? Does my bum, Once upon a time, yeah, because that was what I felt like all I was worth. That's all people used to pay attention to. So I used to want to emphasize it. But now I'm just generally wearing what I can fit in. Like, that's it. Like, it's just for comfort and just to fit in. It's not like for you or for this or to attract this. Like, I don't need that. But the attention that I get is more than anything. If it's for attention people want, I feel like when you are confident in yourself and when you do just generally just go about your day-to-day life, you appreciate yourself, you're grateful, you love yourself, whatever it is, what it is, you would attract more attention than probably you would ever beforehand, you know. You can get surgery. People will only focus on what you've gotten. people won't be able to ever look past seeing you. I've never had surgery. People still don't see the face. I remember, you know how much times I've spoken to people and I'm like, I do have a face and I actually have a mouth and I actually can compensate, you know. I have something above my neck. And they're like, oh, yeah. It's like, so you just roll with the punches, but it isn't all amazing having us. So I don't understand, and I always question people. I remember I was actually having this conversation with someone. He was like, I want a bigger bum. I want a bum like yours. I was like, but why? Why? What do you want it for? Like, what do you actually want it for? Like, what is it that you want? What? Because it doesn't really do anything. And what purpose has it got? I mean, sitting down still hurts sometimes. Like, I still feel stuff. It's just this stupid conception that, like, I just feel like I'm just objectified because of it. Even today, someone was messaging me, and I put this story when me and Kevin went to Miami, and this stripper was on me and he was doing his thing and his willy was long and it was thick and it was hard. And I asked him, I was like, is that real? And he goes, yeah, you can look. And I looked under, I was like, oh my God, it was so real and it was so big. And then the boy was like, oh, I could never take something like that. I said, you and me both. He goes, oh, I'm actually shocked that you're saying that. I would think that you and your frame is used to it. That was really offensive. What the hell? Oh my God. No, what are you used to what? Ha! Jesus Christ. My God, I'm not a power bottom, you know. I don't understand what you think this is. Very rude. So, the obsession with men and BBLs, I really do understand, and it has a lot to do with the insecurities that men create in this community for us. Because we want to be everything that you want, but you're just not satisfied because maybe it's too this, it's too that, and then I feel like when you step into that lane of things, you just get objectified, and this just coming from someone who has a normal body. So like when people get surgeries, I feel like you should just think in a long run how it will benefit you. Is that bum still going to benefit you when you're 40, when you're 50, when you're 60? Are you really going to care about it? And if you're not going to care about it, why would you put your life at risk for getting something that is predominantly could be life-threatening just for something for you to be happy about for a couple of years, if you're even truly happy about it? If you're truly happy about it. I was watching one man and he was so proud. He was like, post-op yesterday. And I was just like, Jesus, look how normal it has become to show your post-op scars on Instagram and take pictures. And everyone like, oh my God, I'm so proud. And then he thanked God. And I was just like, think you're thanking God for the wrong thing, babe. Like, that's not what you thank God for. You enhance your ass and you do porn and you're thanking God for blessings. I mean, I don't know if that's the right thing to be thanking God for, to be honest. I don't know what blessing what blessing there is into having going to do a BBL. I mean, I don't understand what blessing there is, especially for a man. There's no need for it. Appreciate what you have, you know. It's already hard, boy. I wouldn't really advise people to do it. I would just say just love yourself, and then later on you'd have the body that you I probably have a better body now than what I would have wanted to pay for then, and that's just come naturally. And as much as I love it, it ain't all amazing. It really is not. You know what I go through on a daily basis between leaving this house and going to my destination. Hey, you guys, you wouldn't even understand. Like, I couldn't even lie, or it would be a movie if you knew what I go through. Gosh, I tell you, I never ever wish what people have, because you don't know their struggles or the problems that they have with what they've got. So we have to just be appreciative. Would I ever change my body. No, because it's mine. You know, it's mine. Like, I wouldn't ever want to be anyone else or have anything less than what I already have, or I have anything more. But I just feel like people should just learn to be more accepting of people, not so judgmental of people, and just love people. And if you're not capable of loving them the way they deserve to be loved, then just let them go. Don't play mind games, because a lot of those mind games, it lead to people feeling insecure about how they look. And I thought I was the only person, but I'm really not. It really does lead to insecurities about how you look. So all my insecurities fed into how I look and the lack of stuff that I didn't have and wanting to be everyone else. That people, I always felt overlooked. And I am still overlooked, actually. I'm just, oh, Junior, oh, him. That's when I swear she sees Instagram. I say, all people say, hey, yeah, oh my God. But I feel like I'm an acquired taste. Like, you got everyone else there, and God made me an acquired taste. So if you step down this avenue of wanting a piece of Junior, you've got good taste, darling. It's a beautiful thing in life, not being easy, you know. Huh. That's what I wanted. I just want everyone to like me. So I wanted to do everything that I needed to do. All these features I saw in everyone else, I wanted to emulate and be it. But I would have never been it. I would have been a circus clown, and it would have been fake. So if you are thinking about surgery, please just think about it. But give yourself at least a year or two, because you're going to feel different when you start putting love into yourself. There's no one that puts amount of love into themselves when they really have to think about something life-changing like that after years and still feel the same. You would naturally be in a different place. Change is inevitable. And if you're really not, and it's something you really want, genuinely, really, really for you, then do it. But if it's because you want more attention, because of how people have made you feel, it's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it at all. And yeah, some of the men that I know have cellulite. You know, men don't get cellulite, you know. Hi, that's what happens when you're putting in fat from all over the place into here. Oh, when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, he's got cellulite. I've never seen a man get cellulite in my life. I've never seen it. Never seen cellulite on a man. I've seen all sorts. I've never seen cellulite until I see people with BBLs. Proper. And when you see women, when you see them on edited pictures, proper cellulite. Hi. My God, imagine paying all that money to be under the knife to get celly. Celly. Look at me laughing. Cellulite is a beautiful thing on a natural woman, not when you've paid all that money to get your body done to still get even more of it. Probably you'd get more than what you would have had if you just left your body alone. Hiya. So no. I know what kind of video. Oh, I know what kind of video this is, boy. But yeah. All that glitters is not gold. Appreciate what you got.